Have you ever wondered what great historical figures would look like if they lived in our time and used modern technology? Let's explore some reimagined images of famous historical figures from the past and imagine how they would appear in today's world. Here are historical figures brought to life through vivid and realistic depictions in photos and works of art. Now, let's dive deeper into each of these remarkable individuals and see how their legacies might evolve in the modern era. Queen Anne, born in 1306, was one of the most powerful queens of Europe, married to King Richard II of England. In this painting, she is depicted in her historical attire, but if she were alive today, we would see her in elegant and powerful outfits similar to modern female leaders. Her influence over Europe in the 14th century would likely extend to international diplomacy today. Edward V, born in 1470, was one of the youngest kings of England. His appearance in this portrait evokes the image of a young king with great potential. If he lived in the 21st century, Edward V could be a dynamic and creative leader, inspiring the younger generation, much like young political leaders do today. Portrait of a Chinese emperor, exact dates unknown, but often attributed to the Tang or Ming dynasty. This portrait represents a famous Chinese emperor whose reign might have shaped China's history for centuries. If this emperor were to live today, his influence on Chinese politics and society would be profound. A visionary leader with great foresight, shaping policies on a global scale. Alexander the Great, born in 356 BCE and dying in 323 BCE, was the king who expanded his empire from Greece to India. If he were alive today, he would be a brilliant military strategist and political leader, commanding attention on the global stage and influencing military and diplomatic relations worldwide. Margaret of Bourbon, born in 1443, was a noblewoman in medieval France. She would likely be a powerful woman today, leading large organizations or multinational companies with a global influence, continuing her legacy of nobility and leadership. A Roman bust of Alexander the Great captures his legacy as a determined and influential ruler. Born in 356 BCE and passing away in 323 BCE, Alexander the Great's leadership, ambition, and strategic prowess would make him a key political figure if he lived today, with influence in both military and political sectors. Haseki Hurrem Sultan, born in 1505, was a powerful woman in the Ottoman Empire. If she lived today, Hurrem Sultan would likely be a symbol of female empowerment, leading major social and political movements and having a strong influence in both the public and private sectors. Henry VIII, born in 1491, was one of the most influential monarchs in English history. If he lived today, he would be a determined and ambitious leader in both political and social arenas. His leadership and influence on British politics would still be evident in today's world. Artwork of an ancient king, various ancient rulers, exact dates unknown. This painting represents an ancient king whose distinctive attire and regal bearing exemplify the leadership of their era. If this king lived today, he would likely be a significant figure in global politics or economics, wielding substantial power and influence. Cyrus the Great, founder of the Persian Empire, c. 600 BCE, 530 BCE. Cyrus the Great, born around 600 BCE and passing away in 530 BCE, was known for his leadership and empire-building abilities. If he were alive today, Cyrus would be an influential leader on the world stage, shaping international politics and fostering peace through diplomacy, just as he did in ancient Persia.
Looking at these images and imagining the lives of these great historical figures brought to life, we can see that no matter the era, these individuals always exhibit leadership qualities, strength, and a timeless vision. Reimagining them through modern art and technology only highlights their greatness. If you enjoy stories about historical figures brought to life, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to continue exploring and discovering more fascinating content.